What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Loco coming in with another video. Basically, this build, or not build, what am I saying? This video, I wanted to make it for all the newcomers coming into the division. If you already know how to make your build, then hey, more props to you. But I've gotten some comments from a few people and stuff like that. They'll go on YouTube and they'll watch build videos and they're still clueless on how to make a video. How to make a build. So this video, I wanted to put it out, and we're gonna go in detail in how you can build your build. Basically what I tell everybody, when you go on YouTube and you watch other people's builds and stuff, that's the build that they have for them. You know what I'm saying? So those are basically templates, as I would say, but I'm gonna go into detail and I'll explain to you every gear and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's start off with my favorite build. So your specialization, this is a big role in your build. So right now, I have been playing on PlayStation for a long time. I've started on Division 1 and came to Division 2 when they first went out. And yeah, I just love this game. I love the mechanics. I love building builds. I used to build other people's builds. You know what I'm saying? So right now I just got I've had the PC for like maybe about a year now. So I just upgraded it, and yeah, so I still gotta unlock these two, but it's alright. Firewall, extremely good. I don't want to say too much about it because I can't go into it. Actually, yeah, I can. Yeah, so you got your shields. With back in the day, shields was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you basically want to go, so like if you want to unlock this which I believe that's 10% crit chance. So you would inspect into your shotgun, and then you can get it. But basically, whatever build, if you want to build a SMG, if you want to build an LMG, you know what I'm saying? So you go and you basically pick the gun that you want, and it'll give you more weapon damage. So if you're doing like an explosive build, then you would want to go with the grenade launcher build, demolitionist, and that gives you more skill damage. If you're going for like a sniper build, I know that that Noog gear set is strictly for snipers, so you will want to go with sharpshooter. And skill builds, you will want to go with tactician. Tactician is extremely good. It gives you an extra skill tier, as for the for I don't even remember where it is. There it is, right there. You see, just equipping this automatically gives you that +1 skill tier. And I use this on a lot of SMGs, and assault rifles. And then I have my I inspected into rifle damage for the Link laser pointer, which that's also a big plus for the Kingbreaker assault rifle. For that talent, you're gonna need that Link laser pointer. But yeah, that's enough with the specializations for now. So my favorite build right now is my crit build. And why do I say crit build? Is because you first wanna figure out what talents you wanna go with. But I know a lot of people, they love perfect glass cannon. So all damages is basically amplified by 30%. But basically with this talent is you're going to hit extremely hard. But when you take damage, you're going to take even more damage as if you put in another talent. Like if you put spotter, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get hit as hard as getting hit with glass cannon. So when you're rocking glass cannon, you can't just jump out in the middle of everybody and expect, you know, that you're not going to get knocked down quick when you got like 5 people shooting at you. You know what I'm saying? So having glass cannon, you have to your play style has to be smart, you know. But so I have glass cannon, and then a perfect talent that compares, or not compares, but that goes well with glass cannon is vigilance, because it increases by 25%. But if you get hit, it basically disables it for like 4 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So those two hand in hand go extremely well together. Now, a way that you can have a little bit of survivability is if you go with the backpack. Let's say you don't want vigilance, you know, you can go with the memento. The memento is also a good backpack to have, because when you kill them and they're gonna drop these little red things that you pick up, and then with those it'll give you that 10% bonus armor, which that could be your survivability right there. And it also gives you 5% weapon damage and also skill efficiency. So you can do it like that in your, you know, you'll still be good. Now for a crit build, you want to watch what gear sets you got to go with. So right now that they came out with the Ninja Bike backpack, I think I might switch it up a little bit, you know, so I can get more crit, as I would say, or I don't know. That's something that I'm still working on. But for the most part, right now with this build, I'm at max crit chance and 170 crit damage with an AR. Now the reason why I say AR is because ARs, like for instance the Eagle Bearer, for the attachments, it automatically comes with 10% crit chance and 15% crit damage. You know what I'm saying? Now on the gun itself, it just has health damage and headshot damage. So now with the Kingbreaker assault rifle, for the attributes, it's basically 10% crit. It's 10% damage to target is out of cover. And then for the attachments, I have a 5% crit chance and 5% crit damage. So I'm not getting a lot of crits with the weapon itself. So that's why I said 170 crit damage and max crit chance with an assault rifle because of that. Now if we go to an SMGs automatically come with 21% crit chance, and then for the attributes you can change it, which you can put crit damage on it. Also with the AR, you see right there with the attribute, you can also get crit chance and also I believe crit damage with the assault rifle, but crit chance you're gonna get a whole lot with an SMG. But let's go back to this build, which is my crit build, like I said. So now a crit build, you can do it any way you want. So like I know a lot of people, they love to go with demolitionist or negotiator's dilemma, my bad, and because they see the 15% crit chance and then 20% crit damage. Now when negotiator's dilemma first came out, every time you killed somebody, it shot a grenade out of my backpack and it blows them up. So when I put it together, they're like shocked to see what the hell was going on, because I think it was every time your armor broke, a grenade shoots them. Like a grenade shoots out of their back, and then it hits them, and they were just shocked, you know. But that's been changed. Now it's you mark enemies and crits, and to tell you the truth, I don't really like this. I mean, I do like it, but you're not gonna get as much crit. So the high crits you have, you know, it'll make it'll basically make you hit harder, you know. But let's say you're starting from scratch, you know what I'm saying, and you got your specialization, you go with whatever gun. I picked the Kingbreaker just because the weapon damage is it basically hits harder. So like if I would go in my build right now with my weapons, assault rifle wise, the Eagle Bear is at 118, but the Kingbreaker is basically 136k, 136. So now if I go down, so if I see right now, if it's in the green, it'll be higher than the Kingbreaker. So we're gonna go down, assault rifle. There's no greens because it hits harder. This is also the Kingbreaker. So, and then these are shotguns and stuff like that. But now, let's say you're making a build, whatever. You want to know what gear do I start out with? I would go with Providence. Providence is basically having 2 gives you that 10%, and having 3 gives you 15% crit damage. Just having three pieces. Now I have everything with weapon damage as the core attribute. Core, everything. All weapon damage, because I want this build to hit, and when it hits hard. And then so like when you're when you're out and you're farming and everything, you want to find, let's say I'm going for a Providence mask. I'm looking for it to have either max weapon damage and having with the attributes crit, max whatever. It could be max crit damage or it can be max crit chance. Because when you recalibrate it, you can't change the other ones. You can only change that one piece. So like for instance, the chest piece. So right there, on attributes, crit damage, it has that wrench and that screwdriver X. That means that I recalibrated that. So now when I go to the recalibration station,
You need anything?
and then I go to my chest piece, there's my chest piece. So now when I hit the chest piece, you see how I can't recalibrate this one because I've already done it for the crit damage. Now the crit damage one, I can always change it to whatever. That's the one that you're always gonna either change back, whatever. But with the weapon damage and the crit chance, I can't. So that's why I'll look for with max weapon damage or maxed one of these on crit. So with this chest piece, I got the perfect glass cannon chest piece, and then it came with 13.1 weapon damage and 5.7 crit chance. So it's basically almost maxed. So I recalibrated crit damage. Now to get these up, right, you go to optimize. When you go to optimize, and then you hit your chest piece again, then I can basically optimize it. But you're going to need your resources. So right now I have pretty much everything, but I'm missing one. So if I go to my resources, I'm right here. This is what I'm missing. So basically, I would have to go. I believe they're summit reward challenges. So you can go to the summit and you can farm that,
Need help crafting
or
something?
you can come to your crafting bench, go to your optimize, and if you have this unlocked, you can, get yourself whatever you need. If you don't have it, just read it right there. You just do control points, and then also right there it says summit challenges. So control points, you're gonna need to do them at level 3 or higher, and then you get you basically get that. But what's up, Zach? But that's how you would go. And basically I wanted to put that out there on this video just because people just want to go out there and they really don't know what to look for. They're just going to find gear, but you have to know what you're looking for in order to get the best results. So right now with this one, it dropped for me, and you see how it doesn't have that X that on crit damage, that X on crit damage. It doesn't have it on there because that's how I picked it up. So now this is what you considered a god roll. Now with this one, what I would do is I would leave the attributes alone and the weapon damage. So right now I'm using it for my crit build. But now let's say I want to do another build and I don't really have nothing, but this one works. I would recalibrate weapon damage to armor. So I can do that build. And also if I need to use this build again, I can go back to the recalibration station and put the weapon damage back. That's just if you don't have another Providence mask that has these god rolls. But yeah, so right now I have the 3-piece Providence with all weapon damage, and in the attributes they're gonna have crit damage and crit chance on all of them. Now the gloves, I went with Fenris because having that one piece of gear gives me that 10% assault rifle damage. And then I hope I say it right, but Sieska, it comes with that 10% crit chance. And then with a Grupo, it comes with 15% crit damage just by having one piece. So every gears that I have on my build plays a role. Now, for your mod slots, now you would want to check. So now right now I guess I forgot to put a mod on here. Maybe I know I switch back and forth when I'm in Summit from my decoy to my jammer for those drones. Now maybe along the process I accidentally went here and I changed something. But you don't just want to put whatever you want, you know. So right now I know that I don't have one in there. So before I put something, I'm gonna go to my stats and I'm gonna see I have max crit chance. So I'm not gonna put it on crit chance, because if I put a crit chance mod, it's not doing anything, because the max for crit chance is 60. So one thing that I do as well is I would take off like if I have a crit chance. So like, let me put a crit chance on here. All right, so right now you put your mods, whatever, and you go to your stats and you're like, oh, cool, you know, 60 crit chance, 170 crit damage, cool. Now, one thing that I do a lot is I would take all the mods off, which is these 3, just to see where it's at. So like, let's say as I'm taking off and I take off a crit chance, right? And then I go back. If I see that my crit chance didn't move, I don't need that mod as a crit chance. I'm gonna put a crit damage. So I'll go back, then I will find a crit damage. Now, me personally, I have 2 12% crit damages, and I have one of 11.9% crit damage. So I can use this crit damage right here, because I have right there, which is the last one on attributes, crit damage at 12%. Then the backpack has 11.9 crit damage, and there goes my 12% crit damage. So if I go back to stats, I'm no longer at 170. I'm at 182. Now, if you hold, if you're on controller and you're on Xbox, just hold Y and it switches your weapon. If you're on a PC, hold G, but it switches from your weapon. So this one goes to my Kingbreaker. My Kingbreaker is at max crit chance and 172 crit damage. So I know for exotics you can't change your mods. It is basically what they have. You can't change it. So now your weapon. So now if I go to my stats again and I see max crit chance and max crit damage, another thing that I like to do as well is I will go and I'll take everything off. So basically, this is the link laser pointer, and just by having the link laser pointer automatically procs perfect flatline. So perfect flatline, it basically amplifies the weapon damage by each enemy that gets pulse. So when you aim, you don't have to shoot them. If you aim and it basically, like if you point at them, it automatically procs it.
Unplug all electronic devices that are not in use.
So if I point, it automatically procs it. Oops. Oh, it automatically procs it. Hold on, I'm messing up right now. So that's with Perfect Flatline. So now, going back to the weapon, I take whatever crit. So now I know that I can't choose. I can't use a underbarrel because I need that link laser pointer. Because if not, then you can go with demolitionist. Demolitionist, that mod that comes with demolitionist is the 7% crit damage. But I know that I can't touch the underbarrel, so I won't even touch it. So right now I only have 2 slots that I can choose. Also, sometimes you'll get a crit damage mod with your magazine, which you're going to be limited on bullets, but I would love to, me personally, I love to have more. Now, I would love to get the 20 plus rounds, but I'm still working on it. I haven't found it yet. So 10 is what's going to happen now. So right now I took all the mods off and I'll go back to stats. So now I see that I'm at 56 crit chance. So I will go back, go to my weapon, and I need 4 more to have max crit chance. So I put a 5, then I go back, now I'm at 60. So now I know that right now I'm at max crit chance. So if I go and I don't have, like if I haven't put my mods in yet, and I know that right now by just putting that one mod in puts me at max crit chance, then all the other mods would be crit damage. So right now I'm at max. So now I will go to my muzzle and I'll put a crit damage. And then when you go back, you're at 172. Then if I go to my Eagle Bearer, I'm at max crit chance with 182. So that's basically how you go about making a crit build. Now, another thing what people love to do, which I also use it as well, is these contractor gloves. The reason why these contractor gloves are so good, so contractors is Petrov defense, and it comes with 8% damage to armor, but these are basically for LMGs, because in the brand set, having one has 10% LMG damage. So if you love LMGs, these gloves would be good for you, because it comes with the LMG damage, plus it comes with that 8% damage to armor. Now your weapon sometimes comes with damage to armor. I don't have. I'm pretty sure I have a weapon that has damage to armor. Let me see. Okay, right here. So now, if I was to put this Vector that has that 6% damage to armor, it'll add up with the contractor gloves. And also with knee pads comes with the Fox Prayers, which is that 8% damage to armor, and that would go good with a weapon that has damage to armor, damage to targets out of cover. What am I saying? Not armor, but damage to targets out of cover, and that adds up. But that's pretty much how you can make a crit build. Now, by you now knowing all that, then you can switch it up on however way you want it. So now you got to keep in mind, if I go, let's say I want only two Providence, and let's say I want to put the Memento backpack for survivability. Now if you see right there on brand sets, I only have the headshot damage and crit chance. Crit damage is kind of grayed out because I changed it. And then if I go back, I was at max crit chance and like 100. Okay, so my Eagle Bearer, it has the mods, which gives me a little bit more crit chance. So I'm still at max crit chance, but I dropped from 180 to 144. So that's also one thing that that you have to look out for. Now it doesn't have a mod, so I know that with the Eagle Bearer I'm already max crit chance. So I will go and I'll put a crit damage mod. Crit damage. So I'm at 156, which it basically, by taking off that backpack, it drops me 30% crit damage. But that's a risk you got to take if you want to have survivability. And then also by having the mementos and also either a ninja, because both of these comes with an extra skill tier. So by having the backpack and the specialization, it gives me two skill tiers, which it goes good for your skills. So the more skills you got, the more powerful your skills are gonna be. So now let's say you want to go with that. So you want more survivability, but you want crit. So let's say you want to do it like this. Okay, I was just checking something, but let's say you want to do it like this. So now when you killed somebody and you go to pick up those red markers, it automatically gives you that 10% bonus. But you're looking for survivability, so you put I don't have that one unlocked yet, but let's say you put a fixer drone. So right there, skill tiers, having 1 gives you 20% armor repair, having 2 gives you 40%, and so on and so forth. If you have all 6, your armor repair is going to go to 120. You know what I'm saying? So
incoming backup request.
So right now let's put the fixer, because you want survivability. Now with the skills, they have mods as well. So you would go, I don't really have anything on it. Some of them I do, but you would have to look, because you don't want to put a damage mod on armor repair, because it's not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So right here I put an armor repair mod to make the healings basically heal me more. So right here I don't have nothing. So right there is going to be where I want to hit it at. So, and then also, okay, so I already explained your crits, how you can go about getting survivability with the backpack and the fixer drone. Now if you want even more, you can change the hive from a reviver hive to a restorer hive, because having 2 gives you more heals. So that'll be good there. But when you're doing PvE, I highly suggest you putting a reviver hive, because that's like giving you an extra life. So like if you're with a team, like not with a team, but like let's say you're by yourself and you wanna you go out there and you don't have the reviver hive and you get killed and you're doing heroic, you got to start the whole mission. Now, if you're by yourself again and you have the reviver hive and you get knocked, it picks you back up. So that's when I say that you have an extra life. So that's more survivability right there as well. And then also with my pistol, I don't really use pistols that much. Now, when you're shooting at an enemy in PvE, when you're shooting at an enemy and they're like super low, switch over to this weapon, which is the Orbit. And when you kill them, it automatically gives you 35% crit chance and 40% crit damage. So now when I go and now I know that I'm on max crit chance. So that crit chance is not going to benefit me, but that crit damage will. And I'm at 80, which it'll put me up to 320 crit damage for 15 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was when I had my other build, because right now I'm at with the Eagle Bearer, which I'm not going to be using the Eagle Bearer much. I use the Kingbreaker because it hits more. So it'll put me at 186 when I kill somebody with the Orbit pistol. So like if you have a boss and he's like right next to, let's say, another NPC, and that NPC is low, switch over to your pistol, shoot the NPC, get that extra 40% crit damage, so it can make you hit a little bit more harder, and then start shooting the boss, and that's how you get more weapon damage onto the boss. But yeah, that basically goes for any build. If you don't have a crit build and you want a little bit more crits and stuff like that, so you can hit harder, then you put the pistol on, and but if you don't want the pistol, you can go with the double barrel sawed-off shotgun, and this one hits for 1.3 mil. But I don't really use that. And they do have the Prophet, which comes with Perfect Determined. As after killing an enemy with a headshot, the weapon damage next shot landed, it basically hits them anywhere. Like, let's say I kill somebody with a headshot. The next enemy, I can shoot them anywhere, and that counts as a headshot. So I can shoot them in the chest, and that counts as a headshot. But that's basically an explanation on crit. So you can go and you can customize on however way you want to do it. So like if you want crit and armor regen, then you would go again, look for pieces that have weapon damage, crit, and then the other attribute could be with whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then you go and you recalibrate armor regen, and so that basically get different ideas and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna go back to my PvE build, and I also use this in the Dark Zone as well, because in the Dark Zone this build hits hard, but now when they hit you, you're gonna die quick. Hold on, let me put that mod back, because I don't know why. Okay, go back here. I save it like that. So now, yeah, so that's crit. Let's say you want to be a healer. A good build to do for a healer build is this one right here, which would be Future Initiative. So having 2 pieces gives you 30% skill repair. 3 pieces gives you that skill haste, which that's good. And then the talent on it is ground control. It basically increases you and your allies total weapon damage and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. And also when you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters of you basically get 60% armor repair, you know. But I put it with the what are these gloves? The BTSU gloves, you know, because it gives you overcharge. Let me see. Grants 15% hive skill haste per skill tier. Excuse me. So when I drop my hive, it puts it at overcharge, which detonating a hive refreshes your skill cooldown and grants overcharge for 15 seconds. If at 6, it basically applies to all allies. And then also I have Safeguard, because while at full armor, it increases skill repair by 100%, which I don't know if that got nerfed or if it didn't, but you know, it does help. Now on all my pieces, they're gonna come with the core, an extra skill tier. So I look for, so you don't really need to look for anything, just find the gear, it comes with that extra. And then for the attribute, you want to recalibrate. So like with this one, I found it and then I recalibrated repair skills. So you want repair skills on everything. So right here, I found this one, but now the attribute, it did come with a skill repair, but I would have loved to have skill haste. So skill repair, skill repair, skill repair, skill repair, skill repair, skill repair. So now these gloves, see, skill haste, and then repair skills. So yeah, so now like with this one, I will I'll still use it, of course, but now to make it even better, I would go and let's say I basically now I hardly go out to the open world and go hit the targeted loot, because I can go to the summit and I can I can target whatever gear that I'm looking for. I can switch it and I just keep going. So I'll probably go to the summit and put Alpha Summit gears, and then I will find another backpack with a skill tier, having repair skills. So like let's say if I go and I find this exact one that I haven't even touched, that it comes with repair skills, it came with that headshot damage, and it came with Safeguard. So like let's say if this one, if I never touched it, then this one would be the one that I'm looking for, because I can go ahead and recalibrate that headshot damage for skill haste. So, and then also you want your cam launcher, and then you want to put more heals on one side, and for the other one I have an extra ammo. Or you can put skill haste to make the cooldown come back quicker, or you can do radius, so when you shoot it on the floor, the circle on the floor can be way bigger. So there's different ways on how you can, you know, do them. And then also heals, healing mods. What's this? Okay, so as I'm using the tactician, the mod with tactician is that 10% range. Without it, it'll be 5%. And I don't know. Oh yeah, I do follow Ears. He's really good in Call of Duty, and he explains this stuff really well. So I highly recommend you go check him out. But back to the video. You can put extra charges. Not really. This is for your Stinger Hive. But yeah, you got your 10% and also 10% duration. So that's for heals. So now if you want to do like a crit healer build, it's the same way how I told you with the survivability on this one. You would put your memento and then tactician. It'll put you at 2 skill tiers. And now there's another one, which is it this one? No, this one right here. So now with this one, let's say I put the ninja bike backpack, it still gives me that extra tier. So I go down, so now I'm at 2. I go down, and right here, this one, if I put that one on, and let's say you find one with weapon damage, which I think I do. Or actually, no, I don't. I gotta find one. But yeah, so this one, the Percaro's holster. So this one comes with 15% weapon damage. And then I recalibrated that crit. So I still have my crit. I have more weapon damage, and also by having this gear set, we're right there on the right side where it says brand set, having the ninja bike gives me that extra tier, which puts me at 3. Now that makes my heals for like the fixer drone, that'll make me heal more. So instead of so I was at right there, so I was at 2, which tier 2 gave me 40% armor repair. Now having 3, it basically gave me 20% more. So now I'm at 60 armor repair. So that's another way how you can do your builds. And let's say you want more armor, you know, so you want to do survivability, and let's say you pick the contractor gloves because you want that that 8% damage to armor, and I have it recalibrated with armor. So now I go from 1.1 million to 1.3 million. So now I'm at 1.3 million. 1.3 million, it's basically pretty reasonable. So like, let's say you want to make a build for PvE/PvP. This would be this how you can go about doing it. Having three blues, and having 3 blues, 3 reds, or if you put one of these backpacks, it comes with armor and it comes with weapon damage. So now let's say this is the build I want to make, the one that I just put together right now. So now I'm at 4 reds and I'm at 3 blues. Being that I'm still I put the build to have 3 tier 3 on skills. So now my heals is right there for survivability. And I have crit. So if I go to the crits, I only dropped, let's see, sorry about that, don't know what happened. I only dropped 5% on crit chance, and I dropped 20% on crit damage. But that's still good. Even if you're at 50% crit chance, you're still good. But now with this build, it'll be a pretty good build to go in the dark zone. Well, I mean, the dark zone, they have a whole lot of crazy BS going on. But yeah, now this build right here, this build is a monster in PvP. I mean, excuse me, in PvE. This build is a monster. Now, when I say monster, it's a monster in survivability. Damage, I'm not going to be doing damage with this build.
Agent
I am
requesting
going to be doing
backup.
damage, but not much. This build is super excellent for when you're in a group. So now watch. I'm gonna have this build. Let's go to hold on, let me do a quick explanation on it. This brand set, it's basically what's a good word for it? I don't want to say crowd control. You're basically gonna be the person watching your team, helping your team, protecting your team. You know, so this having a shield. So this shield right here is excellent because right now the health on this shield, I have it at 14 million HP. And then I have the artificial hive for because this is what's gonna keep regenerating my shield. And I have all of them with armor regen. So now there you go with this one. So like I just haven't went about doing it, but now let's say you have this build, but you wanna make it better. You wanna make it more powerful, as I would say, is I will go to the summit and I will put Bullstone armory gear, and I will look for another backpack that has armor regen, and let's say I find this backpack that hasn't been touched. It'll be good because and then that crit chance, I can take it off. Just like this one right here. I found this one. It came with max armor regen. It came with health, which I would have loved it to have. I don't know. I don't know what else can we put on for like that would help us. Let's see. So it'll be both of these. So the blues that can help us. Yeah, I will put health for more survivability, or you can put hazard protection, and that can help you a little bit more. But also having that crit chance also helps as well, because you know you're at 28. So if you just happen to crit, it'll still be good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this build is, I love this build. I do raids with this build. Um, and I don't, it's hard for me to get knocked down with this build. I know if, I have made a video with this build, so you can go and check out my build videos. And it should be in there. But yeah, having Vanguard, so when I pop out my shield, it's gonna give my team armor. And then when I have the shield out, when I take damage, so when they're shooting my shield, I'm basically gaining 5% armor. And yeah, and my team as well. So Protector and Vanguard go perfect together. So now, so like I see right now, I have the range and then I have duration. This one, it's really, I don't need none of these. One that I can put is health if I have it on this one. But yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna show you this build in action. Let's answer a call. If you're just tuning in, I would love if you subscribe to my channel and just let me know what other other videos you want me to do. Also, if you need more help on your build, and let's say what I explained to you, it's not helping and you need more help, I'm willing to help. I'm on PC, so right now I don't think it's cross-platform. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but if you're on PC and you need more help, comment your gamer tag, let me know what you need help on, and I'll jump in with you, and we'll farm together. I'll tell you, if that's a good piece of gear or not. So like, let's say you're going for weapons, whatever. Ranger is also good. You basically gain weapon damage for every 5 meters. But yeah, you look through your gear. So like right here, this chest piece, it's pretty good. I mean, it has weapon damage and it has headshot damage, and it has spotter. So all I would change is that explosive resistant. I'll probably put crit chance or crit damage, and I can use this for a headshot build with the new gear set Hotshot, because with headshots, it's basically for your headshots builds. Looks like nobody's answering. All right, let's forget that. Let's do random missions at legendary. Should we do a legendary and show you how it holds up? Nah, let's not do legendary, because I don't think a lot of people is going to be doing legendary. Let's do heroic, and I'll show you how this build performs.
Invite to another agent's.
Watch out, reinforcements. Black Tusk has already established a foothold here. Dislodging them isn't gonna be easy.
Agent down. Local area network detected.
Check any terminals or laptops you find. The more intel we collect on Black Tusk, the better we'll be able to counter them.
Don't sweat it. My sightline's blocked. Target here.
System disrupted. An agent needs assistance. System restored. System malfunctioning.
They're down.
Agent
Let me
down.
go get them. Oh, he's shooting you.
System back online.
Hold on, I'll go get you. Oh, he's down over here. Let me go get him.
Right there.
As soon as you get up, just jump out of the way.
Asymmetric encryption protocol detected. Installing backdoor.
I hope this encryption is to protect something juicy.
Grenade launch. Light him up.
System disrupted. System reactivated.
They're right up against it.
Not dead yet. Get it. Getting hit out here.
Take the UAV.
A 75% complete. Connection remotely terminated.
Shit, they cut off the terminal.
System curtailed. Immediate medical assistance needed. System restored. System disrupted. System reactivated.
Humanity has been observing the planets for millennia. but we are only now beginning to uncover some of their secrets. Earth, the third rock from the sun, our home may not be the center of our universe. So far, it is the only planet with life. Vast reaches of space. It's irrational to think that our little planet is the only place capable of creating and sustaining life. We know that Mars also has vast oceans, that many of the others around the Earth while no other planet or solar system sustains life, it's possible that the building blocks that allow organisms to evolve from single cell
Copy
complex
that.
systems are few and mean. Started as nothing more than a shining star light years away. Humanity has been observing the planets for millennia, but we are only now beginning to uncover some of their secrets. Earth, the third rock from the sun, our home may not be. So far, it is the only planet that can support life as we know it.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, I'll go down.
System curtailed.
Supernova.
Oh, he's good.
While no other planets are
System restored. Agent down.
Got his backpack.
Disrupted. System reactivated.
Shit! My armor's fucked up!
Got my target. Hit him!
An agent System restored.
Shoot him in the ass. Oh, these are some good gloves. Nice.
Flowing water, as evidenced by these images.
An agent has left your group.
Evidence of more recent water flows as well. Today, water can be found on Mars largely as ice after the Martian cold.
System curtailed.
Small quantities exist as water vapor.
What's the fucking farm?
That was clean.
System back online. An agent needs
Oh,
assistance.
coming.
Eat it, you fuck. Go ahead.
System disrupted.
I don't know why my guy just went. Oh, well. Got 2 million armor. Oh, well.
System reactivated.
Deploying drone now.
System malfunctioning. System network signal detected.
Sounds promising.
Data corrupted.
Damn it. Guess we keep looking.
Got my bird up.
There they are. Good night.
activated.
Secure the final hall. Maybe you'll find a terminal there. Finish mopping up these assholes and we'll see what we can find.
System functioning. System back online. Dead agent needs assistance.
Stay right there.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
It's probably bricked, but check out the server just to be sure.
Reformat cancelled. Attack data 0.7%.
I'll send the data you were able to recover to our tech guys just in case. The museum is secure. Well done. Here's hoping we get some value from the data you transmitted.
You have left.
Yep, so let's get back into it.
Safe area
Yeah, so-
detected.
This build right here at the end, you saw how I was just standing still and I was just taking all those taking damage from every point, and I wasn't going down for nothing. So I love this build for that, so if somebody goes down, I'm that person to run over there and pick them up. Also, when I take my shield out, I'm giving them armor. So this build is a very nice build to have for your team. Now I did pick up these gloves. So now with these gloves, this is what you want to look for. It comes with max weapon damage, then it comes with max crit chance. So like, let's say we want to do that headshot build and you just happen to need an Araldi's gear set because it comes with 10% marksman rifle damage. This would be an excellent one, because all I have to do is take off that hazard protection and put headshot damage. And then with the Ninja Bike backpack, having this gloves, it gives us that 15% excuse me, 15% headshot damage. So that's how you can, you know, build, do. So like for my right here. So I have 4 pieces of the headshot, and then having 1 piece of Walker Harris, and you know, gives us that 5% weapon damage, but mainly because it has that perfect headhunter talent. And then all my gear, headshot damage everywhere. This one has weapon handling, which is good. It could be better, maybe. Well, I mean, weapon handling is still good, you know, but maybe crit chance, headshot damage. They still need to be optimized, so I'm still working on that. And then this is the Uvalde Holdings one. You know, I put it with vigilance, and my weapon of choice, which is the White Death, because it comes with 137 headshot damage, and also that new talent, which is Determined. So with this build right now, I'm looking at headshot damage 293%. So that's how you do that. Now if I put the Ninja Bite backpack, I don't need 4 of these, you know, and it'll give me more weapon damage. So now that I found that one, I mean, I am going to eliminate vigilance, but having more weapon damage also, well not more weapon damage, because weapon damage would still the same, but what I'll get out of it is having a skill tier and also armor. So it gives me a little bit more armor for that more survivability. So you could do it like that. Switch you know, switch things up like that. And oh damn, I did not want to do that. I wanted to show y'all, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do a lot of damage. Now I was surprised. Like, I was shooting my AR. Where's that build? Right here. I was shooting my AR, and I was actually, you know, doing some damage. Now another thing, your watch. This is also good as well, because I mean, right now what I'm spectating on is weapon damage, of course, and also crit chance and crit damage. So now my weapon damage is looking good right now. So now what I'm hitting on is crit damage, because with my build right here, with this build, I want it to hit even harder. I want it to have more crit damage. So now what I would do is I will go here, I will go to crit damage, and I'll get 0.4% more. You know, every little bit helps. And then I got an, which is backpack and a gun. This gun, I really don't use it. Then I got a backpack. So now let's see. Versatile. You know, if you switch between your primary and secondary, if you have an SMG and you switch within an enemy with a shotgun or SMG, gives you that 35%. And then rifles 35%, and so on and so forth. So this one, I really don't use that talent. Gilligard, it is good having one, give you that 5% armor damage. But me personally, I'm just gonna destroy it, because I don't use that. But yeah, so pretty much, I mean, that's just going into detail on how you can build your build so you have an idea of what to look for and how to build your builds. But yeah, if you know, we're gonna end the video right here. But yeah, if you still need any more helps, any tips, any tricks, comment down below, and I'll be glad to help you on that. And like I said, I mean, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I'll have more build videos coming out pretty soon. And yeah, if you want to help out the channel, go my there's a link in my description. You can help out the channel by going there. But until then, this is your boy King Loco, and I'll catch you on another video. Peace.